Make an affirmation immediately upon awakening. For example, Thy will be done this day. Today is the day of completion. I give thanks for this perfect new day. Miracle shall follow miracle, and wonders shall never cease. Begin by speaking the affirmation out loud. Speak slowly and with complete awareness on the meaning of the words. As you continue to repeat the affirmation, speak more and more softly and slowly. Eventually, continue to repeat the affirmation mentally rather than vocally. Let the affirmation go deeper and deeper into your mind. It is essential that you try to experience the feelings you would feel if the affirmation were true.
We will always attract to us in our lives and conditions according to our thought. Things are but outer manifestations of inner mental concepts. Thought is not only power, it is also the form of all things. The conditions that we attract will correspond exactly to our mental pictures. It is quite necessary then that the successful businessman should keep his mind on thoughts of happiness, which produce cheerfulness instead of depression. He should radiate joy and should be filled with faith, hope, and expectancy. These cheerful, hopeful attitudes of mind are indispensable to the one who really wants to do things in life. Put every negative thought out of your mind once and for all. Declare your freedom. Know that no matter what others may say, think, or do, you are a success now, and nothing can hinder you from accomplishing your good. All the power of the universe is with you. Feel it, know it, and then act as though it were true. This mental attitude alone will draw people and things to you. Begin to blot out one by one all false beliefs, all idea that man is limited or poor or miserable. Use that wonderful power of choice that God has given to you. Refuse to think of failure or to doubt your own power. If a person always lived near to mind, he would never make any great mistakes. Some seem to have the faculty of always knowing just what is best to do. They always succeed because they always avoid making errors. We can all so train ourselves that we will be guided by the supreme mind of the universe. But we can never do this until we believe that we can receive direct from the source of all knowledge. This is done by sitting in the silence and knowing that the Spirit is inwardly directing us. We should try to feel that our thought is being permeated by the thought of the Spirit. We are what our thoughts have made us, so take care about what you think. Words are secondary. Thoughts live. They travel far. Swami Vivekananda. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your heart. Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakes. Carl Jung. When you change your patterns of thinking, you change the way you feel about yourself, about others, and about the world. And changing the way you feel enables you to deal more productively with your problems and burdens, and to take actions necessary to improve your life. Dr. Arthur Freeman and Rose DeWolf. Mind is the creator of everything. You should therefore guide it to create only good. If you cling to a certain thought with dynamic willpower, it finally assumes a tangible outward form. When you are able to employ your will always for constructive purposes, you become the controller of your destiny. Paramahansa Yogananda.
As we act, so our life expresses itself. And if we want our lives to be happier and healthier, stronger, more vital, more hopeful, then our actions have to be that way. They have to be happier and stronger. And our actions are often triggered and keyed by our beliefs, our thoughts, our conceptions of things. So by working with thoughts, by working at the seed core level, we affect our actions and the nature of our entire lives. So the benefits of practicing affirmations can be tremendous and wide-reaching. Yet why should you go about with an oppressive weight at your heart when you might relieve yourself of it and move amongst your fellows heart-free and cheerful? No man carries a load upon his back except to necessarily transfer something from one place to another. He does not saddle his shoulders with a perpetual burden and then regard himself as a martyr for his pains. And why should you impose upon your mind a useless burden and then add to its weight the miseries of self-condolence and self-pity? Why not abandon both your load and your misery and thus add to the gladness of the world by first making yourself glad? No reason can justify and no logic support the ceaseless carrying of a grievous load. As in things material, a load is only undertaken as a necessary means of transference and is never a source of sorrow, so in things spiritual, a burden should only be taken up as a means towards some good and necessary end, which, when attained, the burden is put aside. And the carrying of such a burden, far from being a source of grief, would be a cause for rejoicing.
I am a spiritual and mental magnet, attracting to myself every good thing which blesses and prospers me. There is a power that simply awaits our recognition of it, to spring into our thought as an unfailing leading, an unerring guidance. To those who lean on the ever-outstretched arm of the infinite, life is big with limitless possibilities. We must wait and listen, then go about our outer business with an inner conviction that we are being led into a more perfect expression of life. All can do this.
We are the creators and makers of our own destiny. With this understanding, create only that which you want. Can you take 100% responsibility for your life and accept that you are the creator and maker of your own destiny? I want to inspire you today to accept personal responsibility for your own life and to realize that it is you who has the ability to create all that you want in your life. But this can only happen when you accept that you have both the ability and capability to do so.